All right, here we go again. Here we have Minsc and Boo. Beloved Ranger. Minsc's combo deck. Pod. So Kiki lines. Protean Hulk. We have Twin Flame. And Dual Caster combo. Vivian for Felidar activations. So let's see if we can get a couple hands here. Take a look and see what we have. The idea here is we want to get Minsc out as soon as possible and develop one of our many lines in the deck using tutors to help us. We have some ramp, artifact mana, and elves. So here we go. We have Aven Mind Sensor, Academy Rector, Plains Reprieve, Gaia's Cradle, a Elvish Spirit Guide, and a Boromir. Not the best hand. There's no ramp really, other than the Elvish Spirit Guide. We can't get Minsc out early, so this is a mull. And let's quickly do that. Put that back into the deck. This is an old deck that has Samet sleeves, and it evolved over time from Voltron to Pod. So here we go. Let's take a couple more hands. This is our free mull. And we have a Cavern of Souls, Arena Rector, Grand Abolisher, Felidar, Birds of Paradise, Karmic Guide, and a Safi. So we don't want to see a lot of these things inside the deck here. These two we want to have. We want to have these inside the deck, and we don't have any fast sources of acceleration other than the birds. So let's ship this back. We are on a mull to 6. I aggressively mull down to 6 to 5, depending on the hand. We want to make sure we have at least enough colored sources of mana for birds and ramp, and to get Minsc out early, at which point we can start using our tutors to get what we need. Okay, here we go. This is our mull to 6. Oh, it looks like we have a forest there. Oops. Okay, here's our mull to 6. Let's check it out. We have a Natural Order, Scavenging Ooze, Protean Hulk, Halfling, Taiga, Aven Mind Sensor, and an elf. This is not looking that great for me. We could do Halfling and keep the Elvish Spirit Guide, put Protean Hulk back in the deck, hope that we get some mana, but once again, this is probably not a great hand. So we are going to 5. Let's try. Actually, we're gonna mull, but let's take a look and see. Okay, so we got land, Lotus. I guess it would have turned out pretty good. All right, fair enough. Here we go. Let's try again. Going to 5. Let's see if we can't get a better hand. Try and get Minsc out. Going lower than 5, probably not a good idea, but sometimes it happens. You gotta do what you have to do. All right. 7 up. Mountain, Pattern, Fauna Shaman, Gemstone Mine, Force of Vigor, and we have some mana sources here. So we are on a mull to 5. I think it's best to probably take the Pattern of Rebirth or the Fauna Shaman here, depending on what we get out. So let's try the Pattern of Rebirth. We'll put these two back into the deck. Here's our mull to 5 with some 3 lands and a mana source with our birds. So turn 1, we have Karmic Guide. Not the best card to see. That's fine. Another land. Dockside, which is good at least now. We can probably get something going. We can start sacrificing Pattern of Rebirth, whether it's on Boo or on the birds. We have enough mana with Dockside Extortionist to try and set up something to get an Academy Rector into play. Arena Rector into play, I should say. And There's our turn 5, like that. So we have things to play with. Not the end of the world, depending on the interaction in the pod. All right, let's do a new start. 7 cards. And here we go. Let's give it a different shuffle. Not the best shuffles in the world, but for this purpose, we're just trying to go as quickly as we can, see what we can get. Pretty good. Gemstone, Dualcaster, Command Beacon, Eldritch Evolution, Granite Magistrate, Aven Mind Sensor, and an Ancient Tomb. So if we're not going first, or somewhere in the pod, we get rid of Gemstone. We could probably get rid of the Aven Mind Sensor in that case. If we're doing Gemstone, at least we have colored mana. First turn, we put out Granite Magistrate, and at least we're getting something set up for something else. Command Beacon isn't very good here. If we are going first, we definitely mull this hand. So let's just see first 5 hands. Orchard, Gerard, Elf, and Reprieve, and last card is a Twin Flame. I guess we got Dualcaster Twin Flame. There we go. So let's assume that we weren't going first. Or sorry, that we were going first, and we will take another hand, our free mull. Put the cards back, take that free mull, and see what happens. Okay, so this time we have Esper Sentinel, Dryad Arbor, Mana Confluence, Mox Opal, Brushland, who was once owned by Tim, Wrath of God, and a Tooth and Nail. Not the best. We put the Tooth and Nail back at this in this example, and we should have enough to get something going here with this hand. So let's take a turn 1, turn 2, Arena Rector, perfect. Turn 3, Trickery for interaction. Turn 4, Scavenging Ooze, and then Safi. So this type of hand we want to try and go a little bit more mid-game, but we don't have a lot of great interaction. We might hold off so that we can cast the Wrath of God on the first couple of turns. Okay, let's try another hand. Let's see what happens. Going to 7. Go for the eyes, boo. Okay, here we go. This is going to be an amazing hand. I know it. I feel it. Forbidden Orchid, Mountain, Eternal Witness, Eldamiri's Call, Strip Mine, Academy Rector, and a Bloom Tender. It's not too bad. We can probably get something going with this. Bloom Tender, 2 land, 3 land here. Search up something that we need. Let's say assume that we take this hand. What do we have here? An Elf, turn 2 Elf, another Halfling, another mana source, Imperial Recruiter. There we go. So we can actually search up Dockside or some other piece, Dranith Magistrate, or so this would be a playable hand. It doesn't have some of the combos that we need right now. So turn 4 and turn 5, and not the strongest, but it's playable. Can probably get there. Maybe. One last time, let's do a final hand of 7 and see where that takes us very quickly. It's highly likely that this is going to be the best hand that we've dealt ourselves. And here we go. And it is Destiny Spinner, Lightning Bolt, Shaman, Taiga, Halfling, Kiki, Arid Mesa. So we have potential in this hand too. A lot of times I don't like to see Kiki in my opening hand, but this is good. Shaman can deal with some of the free moxes. We put out Halfling first, Shaman second, Destiny Spinner second, depending on what's going on, and we draw our first turn is a Disenchant. Windswept Teeth is second. Third is Elvish Mystic. Fourth is Pattern of Rebirth, which is perfect. And we can start our combo from there. And yeah, here's old Felidar Garden, but we probably would be shuffling at that point before we get to Felidar. Okay, and that's it. There we go. TPK. Apparently, I can kill myself better than other people. So, enjoy.